guys, Instagram's Comics here, and today we're going to review Superman Unlimited #1, a one-shot, and also this is a variant. This is a really cool. Honestly, I've been reading like newer DC comics where like the All In series. To be honest, most of them that I've read is pretty awesome, and this is coming from a Marvel fan, you know, so this is a really cool variant cover. I do love the variant, and also like the more, to me at least, the more variants there is, and if they're cool, I'll get them. Like this is very cool. It's just simple. It's just Superman and Krypto in space, so I love that. But this story, I think I got this three new comic book days ago, or 2 new comic book days ago. I forget when I got this, but this is very awesome. It was July, so few new comic book day ago. So yeah, this is basically about how Superman is telling the audience like he risks his life for Metropolis. Like he saved the world so many times. He, you know, died so many times. He died, and he discovers that he's actually an alien from his parents. Like he's adopted. He's a farm boy. You just go. It's basically like his life story retold, but from the eyes of him. So there's a scene where this one's actually cool. This panel is kind of like Alex Ross Superman almost. So there's a scene where you kind of, it's called In a Blink of an Eye, right there. Boom. Let's see, variant cover artists. So there's Jim Lee, Scott Williams, and Alex Sinclair. So it's a Jim Lee variant. That's pretty cool. So yeah, this is just him. Basically, he was like in a coma or in a hospital for 3 months. You get to see him as a kid, how he discovers his powers, and then his father showing him the ship that got him to Earth. And what else you get to see? You get to see, I think there's a scene where you get to see him, you get to see the first time Superman meets Krypto, which is cool. And then I guess Metropolis or somebody made a golden statue of him with the eagle, and he's like, oh, I like it with me and the eagle, you know. And there's like the Fortress of Solitude, the making of the Fortress of Solitude, and the Daily Planet talking about him, how he saves the world, or he saves Metropolis. This is him. You see him the first time working at the Daily Planet. And then here is the first meeting of Lex Luthor. Someone was telling Lex in this panel, you know, there's another powerful guy that's more powerful than you. Lex is like, oh my gosh, no one is as powerful as me. So the first meeting of Lex Luthor. I think this is the first time Superman meets the Justice League, or joins the Justice League. You see, like, there's Darkseid. There's who's this, Zod? This Zod, I think that's General Zod. Bizarro. And of course on this side is the Justice League. I think that's Brainiac in the middle. And then you get to see the first time Clark proposes to Lois Lane. The death of Superman, like I said, the death of Superman with Doomsday. So it's just, you get to see his, like, you get to see his life, basically. And then, of course, the wedding with Lois Lane, and the first time, or not the first time, I think it says, is this the birth of Jonathan Clark? I think it is. The birth of Jonathan Clark. In this panel, he's like, he wouldn't change anything that happened to him, and he misses his son and his friends and Lois. So that's pretty cool. And then he ends up in the hospital saying, oh my god, I survived this. So there's him in the hospital. He's been out for like 3 months. And then you'd see his like family, like Jonathan and his wife Lois, saying, "Oh my gosh, you know, you're here. We visit you every time we could." And then Martian Manhunter, this whole time that Superman was out, Martian Manhunter disguises him and basically to his place. And then the Justice League comes and says, "Welcome back," to him. And of course, the first thing Batman does is says, "Oh, I want you to need your help. Something's wrong with Metropolis. It changed." And then there's Supergirl and Superboy, the cousins of Superman. They see how the city's changed, like drastically. And then the only reason why he was protected is because he had this suit. So that's pretty cool. And then there's like other stuff, other stories with Supergirl, like a cartoon version of Supergirl. I didn't read that much. And yeah, that's it. So I give this a 10 out of 10. I love when modern comics tell like a retell of a story, of an old story, you know. But yeah, that's it for now. If you guys are watching this and you guys ain't subscribed to Grant's Comics, give this video a thumbs up, share this video and Grant's Comics to the comic community. And if you guys are subscribed to Grant's Comics and you guys are watching this video, make sure you also give this video a thumbs up, share this video and the Grant's Comics channel to the comic book community. I'll see you guys on the next video. Alright.